Chapter 6104. Although Orville hasn't read any kind of book but on the subject of human relations and society, he is definitely one of the best, so he immediately understood the whole story. Then, he said without hesitation, "Mr. Wilson, don't worry, since I am your friend, I will definitely give you a big discount. Let's do it. Your friend will get a 50% discount on all purchases tonight. Wait until your guests are seated. After that, I personally will bring 2 bottles of good wine and send them over, just as a small gesture." Giving others face is definitely a profound knowledge in China's humane society. Sometimes you can't give less face, but sometimes you can't give too much face. The more you give, the more favor you give. It's like a man taking his girlfriend to a friend's restaurant for dinner. If this friend is better off than the man and generously waives the order in front of his girlfriend, it's often not a good thing. He will definitely take over the meal, and even says maybe it was because of his status as a restaurant owner and his excessive generosity that he attracted his girlfriend to him. Since Jacob is a foil tonight, Orville must give Jacob enough face at the dinner. But at the same time, he must not hurt the host's respect. Otherwise, after finishing the meal, the host will feel sad even if they haven't spent a penny. Will bear a grudge against Jacob. Orville can naturally make this matter like an iron bucket, watertight. Jacob also felt that he had gained great satisfaction in terms of face at this time, and asked Orville with a smile, "We will go over there and beat eggs for a while, okay?" Orville said hurriedly, "No problem, of course, no problem. You are welcome at any time. I am almost at Classic Mansion, and I will be waiting for you and your friends at the door." Jacob thanked you and then hung up the phone with some reluctance. During this phone call, Orville praised him so highly that he was truly authentic. Comfortable, indescribable comfort all over the body instantly. As if every pore is breathing fresh and sweet air, which is intoxicating. At this moment, President Pei has turned into a fanboy. He gave a thumbs up with both hands and complimented from the bottom of his heart. "Jacob! You are so awesome. You are so DMN awesome. The famous Orville in front of you is just like a little brother. It's really amazing. It's amazing. Ouch!" Jacob felt comfortable at the same time, but he also praised President Pei and said with a smile, "President Pei, I am nothing but soldiers under your command. After all, you are really amazing." President Pei was also immersed in this extremely harmonious business exchange and couldn't extricate himself. He subconsciously patted Jacob's shoulder affectionately, as if he looked like a brother, and said seriously, "Jacob, if I have the opportunity to move up one day, the position of president will definitely be yours." "Oh, then I wish you a speedy promotion, President Pei." Jacob was also very happy. Frustrated in love, he urgently needs a victory to offset his frustration. If he really has a chance to become the president, he will definitely be awesome. President Pei was so excited that he patted Jacob on the shoulder again and said decisively, "Jacob! Let's go. Go to Classic Mansion. I'll call my friend on the way and ask him to come over quickly." With that, he said to Jacob, "By the way, we are going to drink tonight. Why don't we both stop driving and save trouble?" Jacob knew that what President Pei said was reasonable. Although there are many self-driving cars nowadays, if it is to go to a dinner party for socializing and drinking, no driving is the most convenient. However, Jacob had his plan in mind and thought to himself, "I drive the Cullinan. With such a good tool to show off, and such a good opportunity to show off, if you don't let me drive, that's not what you want." So, he immediately said, "President Pei, let's drive. Drive my car. After drinking in the evening, I will find a driver. You can still chat for a while in the back seat of the car. If you meet a driver who smells strongly of cigarettes while taking a taxi, won't that affect your mood? Sometimes you meet that driver who is unhygienic and stinks all over. Not to mention too much it's uncomfortable." When President Pei heard this, he immediately said happily, "Okay, okay. Thank you for your hard work. "Hey, look at what you said, isn't this what you should do?" After that, the two hit it off and hurried out together. Jacob got into the driving seat, and President Pei was sitting in the passenger seat. The two were chatting happily. At this time, Jacob suddenly received a call. The caller was Mr. Wu, who had been arranged by him to substitute as a teacher at the University for the Elderly. So he directly connected the phone using the car's Bluetooth and said, "Hey Mr. Wu, are you okay?" Mr. Wu said, "Vice President Wilson, I'm done with today's classes. Let me report to you." Jacob no longer had any interest in the matter of the University for the Elderly, so he said lukewarmly, "Oh, okay, thank you for your efforts, Mr. Wu. I'm a little busy here at the moment. So I'll hang up if you don't have anything else to do." Mr. Wu hurriedly said, "There is one more thing, Vice President Wilson. Professor Han, who teaches law at the university, gave me an invitation and asked me to pass it on to you. Are you still at the meeting? If so, I will make a special trip. I'll go back and bring it to you." When Jacob heard that it was about the invitation, he felt even more unhappy. He said casually, No, we'll talk about it when we meet. It's quite hard for you to teach in my place. You don't have to specifically come to deliver it to me." "Okay." Mr. Wu said, "Then I'll keep it myself and give it to you when I see you." Jacob was about to hang up the phone when President Pei on the side said, "Mr. Wu, it's me. Do you recognize who I am?" Mr. Wu on the other end of the phone hurriedly said, "President Pei, how could I not hear your voice? You are with Vice President Wilson." "Yeah." "Yes." President Pei responded, and then said, "Mr. Wu, do you have time tonight? I might have to work hard on something." Mr. Wu said without thinking, "What's the matter?" "Just say what you say, President Pei, I am obligated." President Pei said with a smile, "Vice President Wilson and I are having a dinner at Classic Mansion tonight. And we will probably have some drinks. Can you come to Classic Mansion tonight? Help Vice President Wilson drive? You are famous for being calm when driving. And the people in the meeting all praised you, saying that they never get motion sick when riding in your car. We both will drink too much, so I feel most at ease letting you drive." Mr. Wu immediately said happily, "Okay, President Pei, Vice President Wilson. I promise to complete the task, and I will go directly to Classic Mansion to wait for you soon." President Pei said with a smile, "There is no need to go so early. We estimate it will be quite late, so let's eat some food first and arrive at Classic Mansion on time at 9 o'clock. After saying that, President Pei warned again, "Be sure to eat something good. I will approve the reimbursement for you when I get the invoice." Mr. Wu said excitedly, "Okay, President Pei. I'll be there on time at 9 o'clock. I just happened to bring Vice President Wilson's invitation with me."